Grandpa's Tales of Adventure and Mischief, The Case of the Crazy Coyote. Once upon a time, in a land called Canada, there lived 3 brothers. They loved many things, including baseball, French fries, and adventures. The boys were named Link, Port, and Wells. On the other side of the planet, in a remote island called New Zealand, there lived a wonderful boy named Sim, who had a baby sister named Nye. He loved her very dearly. Sim came to Canada one day for an adventure with the other boys. They found out they all loved baseball and something else. They also loved mysteries. Link, Port, and Wells and Sim went to their grandparents' house one cloudy, windy, and cold day. They wanted to play and have an adventure. Their grandparents told them about the crazy coyote that was scaring everyone in the neighborhood. The boys wanted to help. The boys went with their grandparents towards the dark forest. They walked along the sidewalk, past the mailbox, towards the forest to help solve the mystery of the crazy coyote. The boys liked to play and stop for a while to swing, to climb, to chase, and to laugh. Do they look like they're having fun? Link climbed to the top of the bars and had to be helped by his brothers Port and Wells. Get down from there, Link. Sim, what are you doing way up there? Sim had never been this way before, but he was really brave as they started to walk towards the very scary forest. Port saw a squirrel and gave him a peanut. The squirrel said thank you and ran away. They started to get close to the forest. They heard howling coming from the forest. Wells was scared, but Link, Port, and Sim made sure he was okay. They had to go under the troll bridge to get to the forest. Under the bridge there were bats and coons and chipmunks, but the boys were not afraid. The boys got close to the scary forest. Would they see bears? Would they see wolves? Would they see moose? After all, this was Canada. Link, come down from there. Then they saw it. A sign. A warning. A coyote was in the forest. Their hearts started to beat faster and faster and faster. But they were brave, and they decided to go in to the forest. It was getting darker in the forest. They needed to go in and solve the mystery of the crazy coyote. Sim, Link, Port, and Wells were very brave. They made sure their grandparents weren't scared. Thank you. They stepped over the roots of the trees that looked like snakes. None of the boys were hurt. They kept on going. There it was. There was a sound of a crazy coyote in the distance. The boys shuddered, but were very brave. There was a tree that fell down in that forest. It looked like it had been taken down by the crazy coyote. They were sure the coyote was 3 meters tall with big, humongous teeth. Does that look like a coyote? There was a different bird in the stream that talked to the boys and thanked them for their bravery. What kind of bird is this? Following the sounds they heard, they kept walking. Then they heard something moving in the forest. Can you see something in the forest? Sim, you get out of that tree. You're up pretty high. At the mighty river, they saw the coyote. It wasn't 3 meters tall. It wasn't crazy. The coyote's name was Claude, and he was very friendly. Link, Sim, Port, and Wells talked to Claude. Claude was nice and wanted to play again someday. The boys ran home along the path. They couldn't wait to tell their parents everything about their adventure. They waved goodbye to Claude. They ran under the troll bridge, along the path, and back home again. They were eager to share with everyone the mystery of the coyote. They kept running past the mailbox to their grandparents' home. At their grandparents' home was a reporter from a local newspaper. The next day, the boys were famous for solving the mystery of the crazy coyote. No one in the neighborhood was scared again. They all lived happily ever after. And that's the end of the story of the case of the crazy coyote.